Welcome. My name is Theresa Sterling, and today myself, along with Mikel Parker and Hannah Tyree, are going to provide you with an educational briefing regarding the military pay services. We really hope that you find our briefing valuable and helpful. Here is a brief overview of what we are going to cover during today's presentation. We are going to talk about the operations of the Total Force Service Center, a little background of how the TFSC started, the types of services that are offered, different agency responsibilities, a quick reference sheet we have created that will hopefully benefit everyone, and last, a contact list of agencies we normally refer customers to. The TFSC started as the Air Force Contact Center in 2003 with 10 employees answering only calls from active duty personnel. Today, the TFSC is a 24/7, 361 operation, 104 employees strong with 4 telephony lanes and 1 production lane. We are an unscripted service center, which means our technicians are trained to review the individual pertinent personnel military pay information and answer inquiries based on that information. The telephony lanes are regular Air Force, civilian, Air Reserve component, which are our Guard and Reserve members, and military pay. While our telephony lanes are non-transactional, which means we are not able to make any updates or changes in personnel or pay systems, we are able to look at a current status, create a ticket, or modify an existing one, or in all cases except military pay, transfer you to the back shop for assistance if deemed appropriate. The DD Form 214 section is the production lane. This means they create DD Form 214s for those that retire or separate from the United States Air Force and the United States Space Force in a regular component.
And some background information on the TFSC MilPay section. The transition of Air Force MilPay calls from the DFAS Customer Care Center to TFSC began 9 October 2022. We service all active duty and Space Force and Air Force reservists who are not IMAs, who are calling with MilPay-related inquiries. The AFPC operating location at Indianapolis, also known as AFPC-OL, now processes all military pay for the above categories. Even though they are located in the DFAS building in Indianapolis, they are technically no longer DFAS technicians and are now AFPC technicians. DFAS Customer Care Center provided our initial training in the 4 months leading up to us taking over the calls in October of 2022.
This is a short example of a normal call flow for personnel-based calls. This is how a call is handled when a member calls the Total Force Service Center for assistance. The member makes the call, then select the appropriate option, and the TFSC technician talks with the member. The call will either close with a yes or no to complete the call. If the call is not closed, then the TFSC technician has 2 options to select from. The call is either transferred to the appropriate Tier 1 backshop to assist the caller, or the created MyFSS case is sent to the appropriate backshop to assist the caller.
With a military pay call, the call flow starts similarly. The member selects option 1, then the applicable sub-option. Then one of our technicians in the military pay section answers the call. If they're able to provide the applicable guidance, then the call is completed. If they are not able to, or if the military member does not agree with the response provided, then a MyFSS case is created and escalated to AFPC-OL. Unlike the personnel side, who can transfer calls to their backshops, the military pay side cannot. We have no way of calling and speaking with our backshop. Our only way of communicating with them is via MyFSS and email, but we'll talk more about our escalation process later.
On the MyFSS site, there is an Ask a Question option, where you can submit your MilPay inquiry to the Total Force Service Center for assistance. This is located in the top right corner of the screen. When you select Ask a Question, a pop-up will appear and several drop-downs will guide you to your MilPay submission. First, select Personnel Question. Then select your military component. You will then be asked to select which component their question pertains to, and you will select military pay. From there, members will have a drop-down to specify the appropriate group, for example, allotment, basic pay, entitlements, W-2, SDC, TSP, etc. Next, there's a space to write your question and a box to describe your problem. Once this question is submitted, it creates a case for the TFSC-SA to provide guidance or escalate for further assistance as soon as they are able. We show this to you as another option to reach out and ask a question to the TFSC at any time. Another option available to you is contacting your local finance office. They are there to assist you directly.
The services we offer. We can view system transactions and refer members to the appropriate agency for further clarification or update actions. We also assist members who have questions about applying for secondary dependency claims or want to know the status of their SDC application. We will also refer members to their local DEER's office if they need to request an extension of benefits while their application is processing. The services we do not offer. We do not contact local finance offices for members. We don't assist with MilPay or MyPay account issues. They have their own customer care center. We don't assist with travel pay, nor do we transfer calls to DFAS Travel, as DFAS Travel no longer processes Air Force travel claims. We don't assist with retiree pay. That is still handled by DFAS Cleveland. TFSC military pay is non-transactional. We do not have the ability to make updates to the member's pay file, nor do we have the ability to create CMS cases. Due to this, if AFPC OL needs to make a correction, the member's finance office must create the CMS case and refer it to the applicable office for assistance.
This slide reflects some of the key services provided by the base finance offices. For personalized guidance on financial inquiries, please contact your local CPTS for dedicated assistance and guidance. Here is a brief overview of common agencies that we refer members to when they call the Total Force Service Center for assistance. Military Personnel Flight, or MPF. Most commonly, if a member has not received their bonus, their local MPF can verify the reenlistment and bonus have been updated in the system, or a CMS case has been sent to finance to release the bonus, based on the zone. Commander Support Staff, or CSS. Members can always contact their CSS to find out the status of their MilPay-related CMS case if they are unable to access it themselves via virtual MPF. Ask DFAS. Members will get an email update as well as a ticket number via Ask DFAS for updates and to check the status of their SDC application. If members need to ask DFAS a question or request LESs, if they can't get them from MyPay, they can also do this via Ask DFAS. MyPay. If members are unable to access their MyPay account, they will need to contact MyPay directly for any technical or login issues. Members can utilize MyPay for LESs, W-2s, Thrift Savings Plan, TSP, and EFT banking information updates. DEER's Office. To extend SDC benefits for permanently incapacitated children, if benefits will expire before recertification is approved or denied, or to recertify via the 3 questions. Please take a picture with your phone and keep this TFSC quick reference sheet that gives a brief explanation of the most common topics members call about and how the TFSC can assist for each one. Please understand this slide is not all-inclusive and the TFSC is able to assist with additional issues. This list of contact numbers and links are very common agencies members are referred to from our technicians for assistance regarding their inquiry or request. Thank you for your time. This completes our TFSC MilPay brief.